What is up, family? Today we have some Ymir Jungle gameplay for you guys. As always, this is a play-by-play, so I will be fast-forwarding the unimportant parts, like clearing jungle. However, this part's not fast-forward, obviously, because this is the start that I do. Me and Ra first split blue, red, and then the two back camps. I wanted to split blue with Ra simply because, and we can see Nem user 2, so easy to secure on the mid camp. Simple, easy. We're gonna see if Nem ends up ganking mid lane. Nem's somehow missing it. I'm guessing she doesn't want free wave, so I'm guessing she just went there red camp. So that means there should just be free gold free oracles. And I said I'm pinging enemies left for jungle. Enemies in the left jungle. And we still don't see Nem, so this might be a gank on Anubis here because Anubis is getting pretty aggressive. So we may be able to just put Anubis off guard here. He ends up using his blink, which is fine. We wall him, and he should be dead. We get a blink out of Anubis, and we get a first blood. Actually, I don't think we get a first blood. We get a... we get a kill, but I'm not sure if the dual lane ended up dying first or not. We end up getting a double kill in mid lane, and that is pretty much that. Overall, a pretty good, a very, very good start into this game. We are gonna go full int in this vid, and right now I'm just clearing jungle camps. I am trying to get enough gold for my first item, which is gonna be soul gem, and I'm gonna explain to you why I went the items I did as I get them, just to show you kind of my thought process. We see Nem in mid, we see Anubis at mid, Cupid kind of level 4, kind of almost behind. We are saying enemies in the right jungle, we're pinging right because we saw Nemesis go right lane. And now we see her back in mid. We're gonna see if we can get a little sneaky gank here. We are level 5. Nem is also level 5. You see Nem going into the red buff. We're gonna see if we can kind of get another sneak in here. We're not gonna go on Nem simply because she was full health. It was a lot better of a chance to get Anubis here, in which we do. Nem ends up rotating. She's still level 3, so this is a winnable situation here. And she ends up backing off, which is great. We got a kill on Anubis, puts him at level 4. Hopefully Cupid reaches level 5 here. Hits level 5 is what I'm trying to say. And now we're just going to go invade, see if we can grab some timers, and see if we can even get an invade here in solo lane. And we do, so we get blue buff and maybe even possibly a gank if Bellona hasn't used her ult yet. If not, we can also just burn her ult. Even though we might not end up killing Bellona, we'll still be able to we'll still be able to hopefully grab the ult off of her. I VGS gank, I VGS ultimate is down, I wall, and we're gonna see if we can get the full kill here. If not, it is what it is. Nem ends up rotating. She's still level 4, I'm level 6, so this is still a winnable fight. We're gonna go ahead and fat finger our tab button, and Ra pinging out of mana, so I'm just gonna disengage, ping okay. It is what it is, but that fight was fine. I mean, maybe I could have gone for more farm, but instead we're getting, we're forcing Bellona, we're putting pressure on Bellona, we're putting more pressure on Nem, we're making Nem lose out on farm because she had to spend her time ganking, matching our gank, right? Now we are going to go with soul gem. I like to go soul gem first item always, especially if I am doing an ability based jungle vid on a mage, or I guess Ymir's a guardian. So because of the cooldown as we go ahead and gank duo lane here, we're gonna wall, we're gonna ult, we're gonna cut Anubis off. Sorry, not Anubis. We're gonna cut Baron off. Hopefully we can get a kill on Baron. We end up doing so. Unfortunately, our ADC ends up getting picked in the process, and we're gonna see if we can add a little more pressure. I mean, I saw Nem, but I also see Danza at level 6. I'm level 8, so although he's a range god, I should still be able to at least pressure him here, force him to back up, since our ADC lost farm on her end or his end. Then that pretty much means, we want to pressure the laner to make them lose farm as well, or to make, to help our ADC not lose any more farm, because if we don't help there, as you can see, our ADC ends up killing Danza. And that was just created by the amount of damage you put into Danza. And yeah, and like I said, like I was saying, if we just leave that lane alone as soon as our ADC died, that pretty much means that we won't, as I try to get a sneak gank here, but that pretty much means that Danza can just continue pushing the lane, and in return, the minions that Danza is pushing into tower are minions that Iza is not able to get. Hence her losing more farm as you know as she's on a timer of just dying, right? So that was pretty much the play there. Even though we don't get the full kill on Danza ourselves, Iza ends up getting Danza, so it was a really good outcome anyways. And as always, we're gonna go for more invades. I'm pinging our support to follow me in case anybody, in case the jungler shows up. Unfortunately, Iza was all the way in dual lane. It is what it is. Nothing much going on here. Excuse me. We see that Danza, sorry, not Danza, Khepri is stunning here, trying to make a play. I'm also trying to make a play here. We don't want to get Baron ulted into tower. We are pretty squishy as a full int Ymir, so we do have to be careful of our health, and we just need to remember that we're pretty squishy right now. Obviously, right now, just trying to go for the invade. We should be able to successfully invade here. We're gonna go wall that off, and they are, and Ra right now. Sorry, yeah, Ra kind of ping us to retreat. We gotta build an ult down, and hopefully we don't die here, Ra. Pretty nice ult from Ra. We're gonna go ahead and blink out, and we're gonna see we barely survive at 9 health. However, we still might end up dying here. Bellona diving tower, and she just needs one auto off. Yeah, one auto off there, and ends up killing us, which is all right. We got a little bit of farm, we got some invades in, we forced some ultimates, so that's always pretty good. And our second item, we're actually going to go with Gem of Focus, simply because, I obviously haven't finished building it, but Gem of Focus because we want the movement speed, especially as Ymir. You're relying on your 2, your 3, and your 1 ability, and you kind of have to get pretty close to them to hit those, and Gem of Focus just helps us do that. We're going to go ahead and get an easy gank on dual lane, go for some timers for some invades. We're going to ward their yellow, and now I am picking Be Careful Middle because I'm on my way. Yeah, we have Anubis here, unfortunately dodging our 3 and our wall. Good play on Anubis there, a little bit of a misplay on my part. And right now, this should be an easy kill on Nem. We're going to go ahead and freeze her here so we can cancel out her one completely. We're going to wall this off so Nem can't dash in. However, she's still able to. And I think I do end up dying here. We do get a lot of damage on us. We got Anubis wrapped. Luckily, Anubis doesn't have ult. We're going to kind of hang around here because we don't want to leave our Cupid alone. Unfortunately, couldn't get the wall off on Anubis. I know we're kind of being, it's kind of super risky right now, but we're going to end up backing off. We're going to go ahead and we see our timers up again on our red and our back camp, so we're just going to go ahead and complete those. And first of all, I do want to thank you guys. I am almost at 100 subs. I think at the time of the recording of this video, I'm at 99. As I build Gem of Focus, and now I'm going to go with Spear of Deso. Simply because this passive of Spear of Deso is a slow on enemies if you hit your abilities. And as Ymir, we want to get the speed increase, and we also want to get the slow on them. So that way, as we are able to fully just kill Baron here. And since we killed Baron, we do have the pressure on killing, hopefully securing Pyro here. And Khepri kind of just zoning. Khepri's not the best support in the world here. However, it is what it is. I think Khepri does end up having a super nice ult here. We end up securing Pyro. I'm not sure if we dropped that, but very nice ult on Khepri there. Ends up making me live. And right now I'm just going to back off. I blink. Maybe that was a panic blink. I didn't think I needed to blink there now that I'm looking at it. But we end up securing Pyro. That's what's important. And again, back to what I was saying. Thank you guys for almost 100 subs. I'm at 99. I am doing a giveaway at 100 subs. More details on that once I actually reach 100 subs. And if I end up giving you the details when I post this video, then hey, that's congratulations to me, I guess. And of course, thank you all for the support. I'll be continuing posting these videos. I know you guys love them a lot. You see Danza, we missed our 3, we missed our 2, we missed our 3 and 1 on Danza. And right now I'm kind of in a 1v4 situation. I'm just trying my best to stay alive, and the best way I can do that is kind of just hug tower, move around. The last thing you want to do is stay still when you're in their tower. You want to move around, and as we get a pick on them, bad play on her end, and it looks like they're gonna fight over Naga here, which is fine. I'm pretty low health, and I should have died there, honestly. And right now we're just gonna go clear some jungle. We end up getting a pick. It's the best thing we can ask for, and we have vision on Gold Fury. And I do appreciate all the support once again on the channel. I do try to do daily uploads, but it is pretty tough once because I have a 9 to 5, right? I want to do this full time, but I can't right now because obviously I'm only at 100 subs or whatever. But obviously each sub will help me get to that. And I know it's a long road ahead of me, but um, I'm just trying my best, wanting to hopefully make it in the big leagues. Maybe even order a Phamily ganking meal at McDonald's. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get an easy gank on our left jungle here. End up killing Anubis, end up killing Baron. And just look at that. The Gem of Focus, the Sphere of Deso, we were able to catch up with Bellona. And that's the reason why I built those items on them. This should just be an easy fire giant. We do see that it is spawning soon. We have our Spear of Deso up, hence why I'm still able to catch up to Nemesis here, right? We're just really fast. We force a blink out of Nemesis, and although fire is up, we do also want to get middle lane here. We are all pretty low. I'm not confident, especially without our Iza here, on how fast we can, excuse me, with how fast we can burn fire here. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab middle tower as we try to pressure this Baron out. I realize tower is on me, so I'm just gonna back up, put the tower on Khepri, and yeah, we just forced Baron out. We weren't really looking to kill him. If we were able to kill him, then that's fine. And now we should just be able to get Gold Fury here. Still a pretty risky play. I know we are up, we are ahead. However, there are still 5 of them here, but we go for Gold Fury anyways. We are up 5k in gold, so hopefully we... Oh, I didn't even realize Raw backed up, but I guess Raw's rotating now. We're gonna go and try to zone Danza here. I'm not sure where's Danza. We're gonna... we tried to freeze Danza here, and he almost got the steal on Gold Fury. Danza misses his ult pretty badly. We're gonna, I think, die here, actually. So they force out my blink. I try to ult to negate any CC. However, that was already CC'd anyways. And it is what it is. We got Gold Fury. We're gonna go with Divine Ruin now because of the Baron and Anubis combo. Once we get Divine Ruin, we'll completely just shut them down. They won't be able to heal. They won't be able to be as effective in team fights. And as far as the giveaway goes, I will be giving away 4 Smite 2 codes, one for each platform, and then 1 lucky sub will be given a $20 worth of diamonds. And more details on how to enter, once I actually reach that may be given, the details may be given in the beginning of this video. But if not in the beginning, it'll be the next video where I have 100 subs in, right? Right now I'm at 99, so hopefully by the time I post this, I'll be at 100. And yeah, whenever I reach 100, I'll just give you guys the details. So just be on the lookout for that video. It'll definitely just be in the intro as I end here. Again, very good team fight. I unfortunately missed my wall. That's on me. Missed my wall. We see Bellona right behind us, and we should be able to just kill her. We see that Danza is pressuring our tier 2 tower. Good play on Danza on his end. We weren't going to be able to, or he wasn't going to be able to win that team fight anyways. So him just going for our tier 2 was the best play he could possibly make. We're going to go ahead and go for fire here. We're going to ward the front of the fire giant in case anybody tries to go for a little sneaky steal. And we should just be able to burn this. I don't think we get contested on this, and that's just free fire. And that's just a win all around. We are also up, so we all got fire giant buff. We're gonna go ahead and go for a little sneaky invade. We don't end up getting it. However, we still end up getting timer, so it is what it is. We got fire giant buff, and this Baron's just kind of chasing us, but we do want to back here. This round unfortunately gets picked. Don't want to fight anymore because if I just go in there, although I'm in the lead, I'll be walking into a 1v5. So I'm just gonna instantly die there. Teammates, looks like they got a Baron pick off, and now I think this is just a fight for Pyro. We see that Bellona is starting to rotate here. I'm gonna go ahead and start Pyro. Bellona, I'm gonna try to zone her. She jumps my 3. We're gonna ult and hopefully grab any of them, and I completely missed, so that's just bad on my end. I end up getting picked off, so unfortunately 5 of us had fire giant, and now there's only 2 of us left. They end up getting Pyro, so a good play on their part, and now actually only Khepri has Pyro. However, Cupid ends up picking Bellona off, so that's something. Hopefully they don't get Fire Giant off of this. Not Fire Giant, I meant Gold Fury. So 10, 3, and 5 right now. Again, went with Divine Ruin for the anti-heal. Now going Totem just because we want the pen. and Totem right now is just generally good. You could also go Ob Shard if you want to get that extra pen, so it would be 60 int plus 20% pen. But these guys don't really have defense, maybe Bologna, but I just think Totem right now, very beneficial. Our ADC ends up getting picked. Our support and mid lane, so for some reason in solo lane and left lane, so we end up, I guess, giving this Fire Giant off for free. I mean, I'm trying to steal it here, but I'm trying to blink in, but I'm just getting CC chained. So they end up getting gold free, and I'm just pinging our support because he was supposed to be there. He's supposed to be, as a support, you should be the first one in the objectives. That's the role of a support. You want to be there where your team is at. As a support, you should not be pushing out lane ever, right? Unless you're, the only time you'd be pushing up lane is if you're the last person up in your team and you have to defend a Phoenix. That's the only time you should be pushing a lane. But the rest of the time, you should be with your team on important objectives like Gold Fury, like Fire Giant. You should be the first one there. Now we do see a team fight coming on here. All 5 of us are now up. I think Cupid's about to die here. But I guess Kepri ult ends up saving him. We hit him with a really big 3. We're going to wall this off just to cut him off a little bit here. And we get our 2 off, we get our 1 off, and Baron kind of just, you know, just running. And this should not just be a free Fire Giant. The only person that's up is Nem. Very, very hard steal from them. The only thing she can use to steal is her 2. And as long as we zone out or know where she's at during this time we're getting fired, we should be fine. Izanami here should be rotating with us. I know that right lane is pushed up, but we can easily just burn Fire Giant in less than 15 seconds. In less than like 15 seconds if Izanami was here. What Ra is doing right now is zoning, and that's a good play from Ra. Because we want to know where Iza is. We don't have any wards up, so Iza could be not Iza, sorry, where Nem is. We don't have any wards up, so Ra just pressuring Nemesis out of Fire Giant, and just look at the map. See how he's just pressuring her, forcing her to back up so she can't get an easy steal or even attempt to steal the Fire Giant. And I'm gonna signal completed just so Ra knows to back up. And right now, what we should be doing is just straight up retreating. I think this entire exchange here is literally just us retreating, like us not knowing as a team what to do in this scenario. We see Bologna behind us. We should right now be retreating, right? I know we have Fire Giant up, but look at Ra. He is at half health. I'm not half health. We just completed Fire Giant. There's nothing else to fight for other than endgame. And right now, as a group, we just decided to give it up, right? We're just deciding to retreat. And we got Anubis ult down, which is fine. And right now I'm just peeling from my teammates. I'm walling, and I guess like me going to the enemy team makes my teammates also go to the enemy team. And right now I'm kind of just spectating as a solo. I'm solo queuing, so this game was a solo queue. I see Cupid kind of wanting to fight for some reason, and I'm just trying to peel as much as I can. I rather my damage dealers, my ADC, my mid, my carry. Sorry, I said ADC. I guess carry and ADC are the same thing. I'd rather them live than me live because they put out more damage than me. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel as much as I can. We get Cupid out, and we're gonna go ahead and just peel with our ults. We end up picking one of them, which is Bologna, which is fine. And look at our support. Our support nowhere to be found in the team fight. I know that as Kepri, your abilities are limited. But as a support, the best thing you can do is use your body block as much as you can. Be disruptive, get in the CC chains, get in the Anubis traps, get in the Baron 3s, you know, get in the Danza Sakes. Be there to be basically the dummy, the meat that everybody wants to hit, right? Be the punching bag for the enemy team. That's probably the best thing you can do as a support. So right now we're just, you know, burning gold. We have wards. We should be fine here. And last item I'm going here is Rod of Tahuti. For more pen, more damage, Rod of Tahuti is always a really good last item to go with. If not, you can also go Ob Shard, I guess. But I think Rod of Tahuti is just better. Just a passive. It's just really overstated, and the pen as well, right? So right now, I think if we win this team fight, which we should right now, technically it is a 5v3 since we last saw Bologna in solo lane. we should be able to win this. All Capri has to do is tank. As soon as he tanks, we're going to go ahead and engage. We're going to engage on Anubis. We're going to wall Anubis. Hit him with our 3. Ult. Anubis ulting us as well. Capri, very nice ult from Capri. Putting some damage off of me. And I end up living here. I accidentally free a Donzo clone. I end up getting picked off, which is alright. I mean, now I guess 2 of us are dead with Fire Giant buff. So we don't end up winning a team fight. Game prolongs a little bit more, but we can go ahead and finish our starter item off, which is something you definitely want to do when you're level 20, and put in more gold into our last item out of Tahuni. So right now we're kind of just spectating on what's going on in the map, if any ults are down, and which is, you know, now we see Cupid is down. And as a solo queuer, this is what you want to do when you're dead. You want to spectate. One, you know, don't waste your time on your phone or whatever, especially if it's a ranked game. You want to spectate through everybody, see whose ults are down, see whose actives are down. We know our Cupid's ult is down, so we're gonna go ahead and engage here, and we should be able to just fully pick them off here. We're gonna go ahead and blink, and just because we've hit them with so many abilities, they're pretty much slowed, and this should just be game. I think they just F6 here. Yep. But that should be the video. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, sub. We are 1 sub away. At the making of this vid, we are 1 sub away from reaching 100 subs. There will be a giveaway at 100. If this video ends up being posted while I have 100 subs, then I'll tell you the details before this video even starts. But if not, I'll tell you whenever I get 100 subs. But anyway, these are my stats. Not end up with top damage. Obviously, Cupid mid top damage. We did go 12, 6, and 13. So pretty good pretty good game on a full int Ymir. But as always, I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, sub again. And thank you all again so much for the support. And I will see you on the next one, family.